everybody, this is Jessica Book Art Goddess, and I am here to do my wrap-up for July. I read about 16, 17 books this month, about 4 or 5 of them. I'm not putting in the wrap-up because they were graphic novels, and I just, don't keep my graphic novels. I usually check them out at the library, and I return them or borrow them from friends or whatever. I'm really trying not to count them towards my goal. I think a few of them I did, but for the most part, I'm trying not to count them towards my goal for the year, because I want to read more of my physical books and keep that part, but we'll see how it goes. Because I think Goodreads, it's kind of weird. It's counting them, but I'm trying to, in my mind, mentally not count them. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. But anyways, the first book I got is Faking It by Carmack, and I really enjoyed this, which is shocking because it's a new adult, which I'm not real familiar with a lot of new adult. It's contemporary, so that's another thing, but I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Anyways, definitely a book that I enjoyed. And then said Eleanor and Park. Whoops, sorry. And this is such a bad lighting, twisting it up. Yeah, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. And I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed the book. Great writing. Rainbow Rowell really has a way with words. Really makes you feel the emotions in a story. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars because I definitely liked Fangirl better. And this book, for me, emotionally, just hit a lot of my buttons. So, yeah, it only got 4 out of 5 stars. But it was a fantastic read. And then I got a book that's the third in a book, and I read the sequel. So, Sapphire Blue by Kirsten Gier and Emerald Green by Kirsten Gier. Second and third. And fantastic time travel. If one of your buzzwords or one of the things you like to read is time travel, it doesn't get much better than this. This is a great series. I think I gave the whole series 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it from beginning to end. I think I would have liked a little bit more drawn out in the end of the book, the last book, because I think everything happened so fast. I think I would have liked it to be a little more drawn out and maybe a little bit more of an epilogue to the future. But overall, great series, guys. Great. And yeah, like I said, time travel doesn't get much better than that. So definitely one you guys should check out. And then I read Level 2 for the Booktubeathon. 3 stars. This book was good enough to make me want to read the next book in this. So I think it's a trilogy, so definitely curious about the second. If the second's good, I'll definitely pick up the third. And this one, it only gets 3 stars because if it would have been a standalone, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just say check it out at the library. Don't even bother buying it or whatever, because it's decent enough to check out, but I don't think it's something that holds a lot of weight. And I'm almost thinking it's because some of the flashbacks in the book, because she has memories and stuff like that, and I don't want to give anything away, but I don't think they added to the story. I think they kind of took away from the story. So definitely it kind of screwed up the pacing, I think. So definitely 3 out of 5 stars. But I will be checking out the sequel to this book, which comes out sometime this year, I think. And just because I'm really curious to see how it goes, and I think it has the potential to be better, so we'll see. It definitely has the potential, though. And then I read Catherine by April Linder. Again, another 3 out of 5 stars, and I love Wuthering Heights. One of my favorite classics. It's definitely in the top 10 classics that I like, but it's modernized, and I could definitely see a lot of the similarities. I don't know. And just some of it, something didn't hit right with me. I don't know if it was my mood or something. But yeah, I only give this 3 out of 5 stars. And I was so looking forward to this to being fantastic. And something about it just didn't hit the mark for me. But maybe it will for you. It just didn't do it for me. Okay. Especially if you're a Wuthering Heights fan. I definitely encourage you to check it out. And if you do, and you've read it, and you loved it, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to check it out at the library again and reread it. Okay, then I did a duology for Booktubeathon, and Mind Games was fantastic. I really enjoyed the first book. then the sequel was good, but not as good as Mind Games. Something about the sequel, I lost that feeling of connection. Oh, excuse me. But I definitely enjoyed the series overall, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely worth checking out, especially because it's written by Kiersten White. And like I said, I haven't read anything by her that I haven't liked. The only issue is I just didn't love this. I really liked it, but I didn't love it. Really enjoyed this one, but this one, not as much. So 4 out of 5 stars for the series. Yeah, still a good series. It's just had some flaws for me. Okay, then I read How I Live Now, which I ended up giving 4 out of 5 stars. And I wasn't really sure after I read this if I was going to give it 3 or 4 stars. I kind of debated, and then I watched the movie. And I actually found myself getting annoyed because I realized how much I liked the book compared to the movie, and how the book was so much better than the movie that it was like, okay, I really was annoyed by the changes that the movie had made. And I usually don't get annoyed, but because I did like this book more than I thought I had, the changes really bothered me. So even though they were minor changes and not horrible changes, a few of them were horrible changes, but overall, the book's definitely a 4-star book. Then I read Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Excellent read, guys, if you haven't checked it out. I love this book because it's told in so many different voices, different points of views, different just everything. Definitely enjoyable. I absolutely enjoyed this book. I cannot wait to read the sequel, which I have, and I think I'm going to start it this month. And yeah, so really good. Looking forward to it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars just because it was a slow build up, but fantastic read. Definitely very magical, definitely interesting, and definitely good high fantasy. Then I read The Fifth Way by Rick Yancey. I have to say, this was a 4 out of 5 stars. Not because of anything in particular except for the beginning. I just felt it was a little slow in the pacing. But once it started going, oh my gosh, it was fantastic. And I know this next one's just going to blow me away because of the way this ended. And Rick Yancey is an amazing author. Love his books. Yeah, this is just great. And I'm a huge sci-fi nerd anyway, so fantastic. Definitely a 4 out of 5. And last but not least is The Vampire Kiss by Veronica Wolf. It's the second in the Watchers trilogy, or series. Yeah, because it's not a trilogy. There's more than 3 books. I give this 4 out of 5 stars because it's still, things are still happening, things are still going on, and some things still annoy me. And it's not necessarily the writing or anything. It's just some of the characters just bug me. I always get like that. If I'm annoyed with a character, then, Anyways, guys, that is my wrap up, and let me know what you guys read. And I had a good reading month. I really am looking forward to August. So, yeah, pretty much just gonna sit back, relax, do some good reading, and go on vacation. So, let me know what you guys did, and I will talk to you later. Bye.